Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be learning how you can curl a soccer ball. It is an absolutely beautiful technique. If you master it, you'll be able to score a lot of beautiful goals. A lot of players love to just curl that ball into the top corner because it is a beautiful way to score a goal in the game. So in this video I'll be guiding you step by step on how to curl a football. Let's get into the video. So the first step of curling a football is your approach to the ball. You've got to make sure to approach the ball at an angle when you want to curl that ball. A lot of players make the mistake of approaching the ball straight when they want to curl that ball, and that just does not allow them to wrap their foot around the ball. So if you look here, I'm always making sure that I'm approaching the ball at an angle. That angle could be 90 degrees or could be any other angle that helps you to be able to wrap your foot around the ball. However, if you approach the ball straight, it is crucially difficult to wrap your foot around the ball. So for those reasons, you don't want to approach the ball straight when you're curling that football. The second step of curling a football is your aiming. For your aiming, it is crucially important that your planting foot and your hips are facing a little bit away from your target. Because you want to curl that ball, if you point straight at your target, the ball will curl away from your target. A lot of players make the mistake of pointing straight at their target, and in result, the ball will curve towards the goalkeeper. Now this part is crucially important, so I want you to pay close attention. If you're aiming for the far post, your planting foot and hips must be facing straight towards the far post, because the ball then would curl straight into the top corner. If you are adding a lot of curl to the ball, maybe even a little bit away from the far post. However, if you are aiming for the other post, which is the near post, you've got to make sure that your planting foot and your hips are pointing towards the middle of the goal. In result, the ball will curl into the top corner. Step 3 is your contact. So let's first talk about the contact on your foot that you want to use to curl the football. And that is your laces. You've got to make sure that your laces are facing towards the ball and that your toes are pointing down and flexing at all times. You don't want to make contact with the inside of your foot because in result the ball will not have enough power and the goalkeeper will have an easy job to save it. When you want to shoot a curved ball, you've got to make sure to add that lace contact towards the ball so that you can add power to your curl shot. Now let's talk about the part of the ball that you want to make contact with, and that is the center of the ball. You've got to make sure to start making contact towards the center of the ball and then wrap your foot around the ball as you're following through. A lot of players make the mistake of making contact with the outside of the ball or the inside of the ball. And in result, if you make contact with the outside of the ball, you're not able to generate enough curl on it. Step 4 is the curve momentum. Now the momentum of your body is crucially important when you're curling that ball. A lot of players make the mistake of hitting the ball when they want to curl the football. Instead, you've got to make sure that you wrap your foot around the ball when you're curling it. Because if you don't wrap your foot around the ball, you're not generating the curl momentum on the ball. So if you notice here, as I'm curling the football, I'm wrapping my foot around the ball. I'm not hitting the ball, but I'm swiping my foot around the ball. That helps you to generate that curl on the football. And the final step is your follow through. For the follow through, it is crucially important that as you make contact with the ball, your foot wraps around the ball and follows through straight where your hips and your toes are pointing. Then after it follows through in that direction. You want to bring your foot across in the direction that you want the ball to curve in. Now, in the previous steps, we spoke about the fact that you've got to make sure your planting foot and your hips are facing a little bit away from your target. Then, with your follow through, you want to make sure that you follow through where your planting foot and your hips are pointing, which is a little bit away from your target. And then as you go across, you want to go across towards the direction that you're intending to curve the ball. So there it is, guys. That is a complete tutorial on how to curl a football. If you did enjoy today's video, definitely make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about how to curl a football. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video, and make sure to enjoy the rest of your day.